But basically what you want to do is, if you want to retire at 62, 67, 70, you want to figure out how much money you need to retire at that age and then work backwards to see where you are right now.
I know it is a blessing, yeah. Lift up my eyes to the hills, I'm blessed, oh man.
Hey guys, Chris Jamar here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So what I want to talk to you about today are 5 money goals that I think you need to consider exploring for 2021. Now honestly, some of these may either make you some more money or just save you some more money for the new year coming up. Either way, I think you should consider implementing some of these for the new year. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. What I do here is give financial information, some tips that hopefully helps you to become more financially secure in your life. With that being said, please go down and hit the subscribe button so you can get notifications when I post new videos. Okay, so let's lay them out for you. So number 1, you want to have a good credit score for 2021. Now this is really important. It may take you some time, but you want to do the right things that help you to get a good credit score. So I posted a video a while back and I showed the range. I'll probably post it again. And FICO credit scores range from 300 to 850. And basically anything over 700 is considered like a good or great credit score. So one of the things you want to do just to begin with is you want to know where you are. So these days, a lot of banks and most financial institutions, credit card companies that you get your cards from will provide your scores for free. Once you have your score, you can know what to do because you're going to know what's impacting it. So like I said, figure out where you are. And again, as I talked about in another video that I mentioned, one of the things you can really do to improve your score really quickly is to just lower your utilization rate. I'll post the video here so you can go watch that video and see what else you can do to improve your credit score. Yeah, number 2, have a diversified portfolio. Now, what this strategy does is basically help you minimize your risk while still allowing your money to grow. So everyone has probably heard the saying, do not put your eggs all in one basket. It's the same thing here. Don't just put your money in stocks, put your money in different types of securities, which again, you minimize your risk and you boost your chances of getting good growth over a long period of time. And again, this is so important because it's an essential part of long-term investing. And so investing is not just about quick gains or buying a bunch of one stock and reaping all the benefit. It's a more long-term approach to building wealth. And so when I talk about putting money into various securities, financial planners, which I am not, may call these also asset classes. These may be like stocks, bonds, ETFs, different types of fixed income instruments, real estate, trust funds. There's so many, but again, you don't want to put all your money into one security. You want to have a balanced approach to building wealth and again, focus on the long-term strategy. Okay, number 3. Automate your savings. So if you watch a few videos on my channel, I know you hear me talk about this a lot. And it's because, a lot of people just really struggle to save. And what you need to understand is that saving just doesn't happen. You have to put in the effort to do it. And one of the things you can really do to make it easier on yourself or less hassle-free is to automate your savings. And so when you automate your savings, what you're doing is making it a consistent priority to save. And what's going to happen is you're really going to see your money start to grow. So another classic saying is pay yourself first. And what I mean by this is that when you get your paycheck, one of the first things that should be deducted is your savings that goes to your retirement account or another cash savings account that you may have. One of the best ways to save automatically is to enroll in your employer's tax advantage retirement account. So basically what you do is you look at the plan, determine how much percentage you want to contribute, and then they'll give you a match on top of that. And every time you get paid, a percentage of your paycheck, the one that you select, goes into this retirement account, as well as the one that they match it. Now, if your company does not offer this type of tax advantage retirement account, you can also easily set up one by yourself. So you can contact your bank, find out what type of offerings they have, and again, you select that percentage, you determine how much you want to allocate out of your paycheck, and that will happen every time you get paid. And I know I talked about regular cash savings accounts, so you can work with your bank to determine the size of the deposit and for how many months into the future you want those deposits to continue. So again, you just really have the option to do it wherever you are right now. Okay, now we're at number 4, and you want to create and, more importantly, follow a budget. One of the simpler rules in finance is the 50-30-20 rule. This is more than likely for beginners, but also just anyone who doesn't want to be involved with a very intensive spreadsheet. And so by creating a budget, what you really do is start to gain all the information about where your money is going every month. So according to the 50-30-20 rule, what it really breaks it down to is 50% is for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for like savings and debt. Again, just super simple. So some common examples of expenses that may fall within the needs category. Again, this is the 50% category. These are your medical bills, transportation, rent, utilities. Again, all your needs. Next is the 30%. And again, these are your wants. So these are like eating out, movies, hanging out with friends, stuff that are kind of discretionary or that you can choose to spend or maybe not spend on every month. And last but not least, savings and debt, which accounts for 20% of the rule. Common examples in this category are your retirement accounts, investments, savings, credit card bills, and various type of loans. Now again, this strategy is popular because of its simplicity. 20% for one person may not be 20% for the next person. So for example, if I have a budget and my student loan is 20%, I have to adjust other categories so I can build in some percentage to save. And so something that I really want to point out is this budget rule is popular solely for its simplicity. And I want to let you know that 20% for one person may not be the same 20% for another person. So if I have student loans that take up my entire 20% of my savings and debt, I have to rework my percentages to allow myself some percentage to save. So just be super considerate of that. So what you really want to do is figure out what works for you, but you just want to ensure that you just, again, have information of where you're spending your money each month. But if you also want a more detailed look, I know a lot of banks now show you how your money is spent each month with a more detailed breakout. Other than that, there's some apps now that you can use, Mint or Personal Capital or two that I use kind of in tandem. Again, this just gives you a more detailed breakout by different categories. Okay guys, and now we're at number 5. And this one I don't think a lot of people have done. I mean, I really encourage you to do it. It may be a little bit difficult or time intensive depending on what exactly you're trying to do or how detailed you're trying to get more so. But you want to figure out what your retirement plan is, or more so, you want to figure out how much money you need to retire. Again, depending on how detailed you want to get, this can be a little bit intensive. And if you're not very financial savvy, I mean, like I said, it can take you some time. But basically what you want to do is, if you want to retire at 62, 67, 70, you want to figure out how much money you need to retire at that age and then work backwards to see where you are right now. You also want to figure out, if I want to retire by 50, what do I need to do by age 40? What do I need to do by age 30? Again, guys, all these things are just going to help you know what you need to do or where you need to be at each age. And it's all about getting more information so you can be strategic, you can work on what you need to do, and you can just have all the tools in place so that you, like I said, you are financially secure, you are on track to retirement, and you feel like you are, I guess, aligned to your plan. And so if this is one of the things that you do next year, you really build out your retirement plan, you figure out where you want to be at this age or how much you need to retire at this age. You know, don't panic if you're not where you should be right now. Again, it's about getting all the information that you need so that you can adjust and do the things that you need to do to align with your plan. And so those are the 5 goals that I think that you should consider for 2021. The end of the year is coming up fast and you just really want to get a hold on your financial strategy moving forward. Again, it's all about getting as much information so that you can feel financially secure in whatever plan you may have in place. So guys, if you found any value in any of the goals that I mentioned, please like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, someone else may need to hear some of these things that I mentioned. Someone else may have been considering putting some of these things into place, and this video may just give them a boost to do that. If you have any questions, please reach out. I've done some of these things myself. I will probably continue doing some of these things myself. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. I'm also happy to go into a little bit more detail if there's anything you were unclear about. Please reach out, guys. See you next time. Bye.